Hey, what's up partners? We're going to talk about yung third series para dito sa accounting for partnership or partnership accounting. Now, in this particular session, we're going to talk about partnership dissolution. If you want to check out yung first two series, which is partnership formation and yung operations, there's a link I placed somewhere in this video. Speaking of partnership dissolution, ano ba itong dissolution? Now, dissolution simply means the changing of the relation in the partners, wherein any partner may disassociate himself from the partnership. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, maaaring umalis na siya, no? Yung isang partner, so na-dissolve na, or nag-accept sila ng bagong partner. So, partnership can be dissolved in two ways. Number one, through admission of a partner. Number two, through retirement, withdrawal, or death of a partner. Now, itong dissolution, hindi ito katulad ng hindi naman ito yung tulad na dissolve na or end na ng partnership, like ng partnership. We're talking about another stage, which is yung liquidation, which we will talk about after this itong particular series na to dito sa stage na to na partnership dissolution. Ang liquidation, especially now, maraming mga companies are suffering from the effects of the COVID-19. So nagli-liquidate sila, whether it's sole proprietor, partnership, even corporation, So we'll talk about that, in the later part of July, dito sa partnership dissolution, liquidation. So ito yung kumbaga, pag sinabing liquidation, ito yung pinipera na nila yung mga ari-arian ng company. So pinaghahati-hatian na nila. So kasi maring bakit sila nag-liquidate, hindi na nila kaya yung expenses, yung operating expenses ng company, or probably yung hindi na nila kayang i-shoulder yung overhead ng company. So a lot of companies are suffering nowadays because of that, kasi nagbabayad pa rin sila ng operating cost, operating expenses, despite stop yung operations nila. So so medyo it's mabigat nun sa mga companies na yon, So what better way to do for us now is to educate ourselves, during this time of pandemic, because it's not normal times. So when this is all done, itong itong pandemic na to, and I hope it will soon, then we can go there with a much better understanding of what the business is all about. So this is our purpose, is to educate, is to share education. So speaking of education, so we will talk about yung sa partnership liquidation at this video. So ang we're going to focus more on the dissolution through admission of a new partner. So mag-a-admit ng partner, so madi-dissolve yung original, so magkakaroon na ng changes dun sa relation ng mga partners. So there are two ways to effect itong tinatawag na dissolution through admission of a partner. So this is depicted by these two words, or these two letters, PI. So it does not imply anything, just P stands for purchase. Purchase when one partner purchases a share from another partner. I stands for investment. So ito nag-i-invest yung isang partner para doon sa partnership. Doon sa purchase, doon sa dissolution by way of admission through purchase, bumibili lang siya, kumbaga bumibili lang siya ng share doon sa isang partner, doon sa existing partner, para i-ano lang, kumbaga ita-transfer lang dun sa new partner. So walang pagbabago dun sa total equity. While dun sa investment, dito sa dissolution through investment, nagkakaroon ng change dun sa total equity. In order to fully illustrate that, I have prepared here an example, no? So hope you can see it there. So the following are the capital balances and profits and loss ratio of the partners in A and B partnership as of December or July 1, 2000 X1. Capital accounts, si A, meron na 150,000, and for B, that's 250,000 for a total of 400,000. And we have their P&L ratio. Ito yung hatian nila, no? So if you want to check that video, by the way, yung sa operations or sa division of profits, I place a link here. So case number 1, that's purchase of interest. This one is interest from one partner. So incidentally, dito sa purchase of interest, it can be done either to one partner, purchase from one partner, or purchase from more than one partner. So unahin muna natin from one partner. On July 1, 2000 X1, C was admitted to the partnership when he purchased 20% interest in the net asset and profits in the firm from A. So bumili siya doon kay A. Or a one-half interest, one-half of A's interest in the partnership. So one-half raw nito times one-half is 75K. So ang binigyan niyang consideration is 100,000. So mas malaki yung binigay na pera ni C, yung incoming partner, dun sa existing partner. The net asset of the firm as of this date is approximate their fair values. So requirement, provide the journal entries. So we simply provide the journal entries. Incidentally, journal entries, madali lang to, no? So if you want to check yung video about yung sa basic accounting, I've also placed the link here, no? So it's as easy as, like I said, ABC, madali lang ito, no? Kung ikaw naintindihan mo yung bakit dinidebit at kinikredit ng bangko yung pera mo dun sa yung bank account mo, no? Ganun din yung dito, ganun din yung principle. The same principle applies, no? So moving forward here, so this is debit and this is credit. So si A raw magta-transfer raw ng capital. So this is 150,000 times 50% or one-half. So 75,000. Kanina niya ita-transfer dito kay C. C capital for 75,000. There. You can see here. Now, so makikita natin dinebit yung capital ni A. Bakit dinebit? Kasi binawasan natin. Pagka binabawasan natin yung capital, kasi ibig sabihin, dinidebit natin. Because the normal balance of the capital is found on the right side. Wherein this is, if this is the accounting equation, A is equal to L plus E, equity or capital, no? Equity or capital, ito lang ang anihin mo, ito lang yung tatandaan mo, no? Alec, no? Actually, that's the name of my son, no? Alec. No? So A, assets, nandito sa left side. L is liability. E is the equity slash C. So it's either equity, capital, pareho lang yun, no? Okay, so basta tandaan mo lang yung word na Alec. Yan. So assets is equal to liabilities plus equity or capital. Yan. So makikita natin yung capital nandito sa right side, nandito siya sa credit side. So ang normal balance ng capital is credit. So pagka sinabi nating normal balance ng capital, lahat ng karagdagan niya, all increases dun sa capital is credited. So in this case, in-increase natin yung capital ni C because he bought shares from A for 50%. So for a total of 75,000. Now, you may think na 100,000 yung binigay niya. Bakit 75,000 lang yung na capital credit sa kanya? Well, simply because na dito kasi yun lang naman yung equivalent nung kalahati nung kay A, which is 75,000, he would be given more or less of that, no? Kung ano lang yung ano niya, yung kung ano yung certain percentage nung binibili niya na capital dun sa any of those existing partners. So anong nangyari dun sa 25,000? Binulsa na ni A. Well, the short answer would be parang ganon, no? Kasi hindi na nilalagay yun dun sa accounting records, no? Like I said, hindi na apektuhan yung total equity. Ganun pa rin yung total nung equity nila, 400,000. So it doesn't change yung sa net assets. Okay, so moving forward here, case number 2. There you go. Case number 2, it suggests that purchase of interest from more than one partner. Yan. So on July 1, 2000X1, C was admitted to the partnership when he purchased a proportionate interest from A and B representing 20% interest in the net asset and the profits of the firm for 100,000. So binili ulit ni C for 100,000 yung 20% interest para nung total na partnership. Incidentally, ito pa rin yung ginagamit natin na data dun sa number 1. Iba lang yung case na kasi this time the incoming partner is purchasing from more than one partner. So the net asset of the firm approximated their fair value. So this simply means na pareho yung halaga nung nandun sa libro at saka nandun sa yung market value ng mga net assets. Okay, so this one requirements provide a journal entry. This is entry, no? Entry to record the transactions. So we'll place a debit credit here. This one is debit and this one is credit. So this is requirement letter A. There. So lalagay natin A capital. A capital. Now A transferred. So yung total capital is 400,000 times 20% of that one, kasi yun yung binibili ni C, times 40%. 40% is the capital interest of A. So this would be how much? That would be 32,000. And this one kay B capital naman. So CB, this is 400,000 times 20% times 60%. So for a total of, this one is 48,000. So this one, C capital, this one is 80,000. So yun yung total. So parang ang binibigay lang sa kanya is 80,000 lang yung kay C. Pero ang binigay niya is 100,000. So how much are the capital balances of the partners after the admission? So gagawa lang tayo dito. This one is B. No, so this one is A, B, and C. And this one is the total. Now, the beginning balance would be, for A, that would be 150,000. For B, that would be 250,000. And for C, wala pa siya beginning balance kasi dumating lang naman siya after na nung So wala naman siya beginning balance doon. And then yung credit will give C credit of how much? 80,000. 80,000 lang naman yung credit niya. Okay? So lagay natin dito 80,000 credit. And this one would be the debit. So debit, ano yung debit dyan? Yung 32,000 less yan, this would be yan. So that's why merong parenthesis. And this one would be 48,000. Yan, for a total of 80,000 negative. So kung kukunin natin yung yung balance, no? That would be, so this would 150 less 32,000. This would be 118,000. So ito yung ano, yung total na, no? And 250,000 less 48,000, this would be 202,000. This would be 80,000 for a total of 400,000. So the same pa rin. So as you can see, walang pagbabago yung total. So the same total. Kumbaga, it's just a transfer of those interests to C. The 32 and 48,000 respectively. Now, we can answer yung letter C. No? The answer is how much is the gain or loss to be recognized in the partnership loss books. So there is no loss in the partnership books. Why? Because it is just a transfer from one partner, from the existing partner to the new partner. So walang ano yun, walang hindi magagalaw yung sa books. So zero. Yeah. So how much is the personal gains or losses recognized by A and B respectively? So kukunin mo lang yan, no? So ano natin yan, no? Yung ang binibigay kasi ni this one is A, this one is B. Yan. So ang binibigay kasi ni ang binibili ni C, or ang binigay ni C is 100,000, pero ang binigay lang sa kanya 80,000. So ang binigay lang nila is 32,000 dito kay B, kay A, kay B naman it's only 48,000. Pero ang binili ni C dito is 100,000. So incidentally, so this is 80,000. So yung 80,000 na yon would be yung 100,000 na yon, that is that is 20% of yung kay this one. So compute tayo ngayon. So times, so kukunin lang natin dito is that yung para doon kay yung kay, so 40,000. Kasi bakit? Kasi 40,000 yung 40% yung kay C, 40% of 100k is 40,000. Pero yung kay B is 60,000, because 60,000 of 100,000 is 60,000. 60% of 100,000 is 60,000. So kukunin mo lang yung difference niyan. So kumita si A dito ng 8,000, ito naman si B kumita ng 12,000 for a total of 20. Ayun yung diferensya ng 80 sa 100. So naibigay niya dun kay A yung 8,000, and then yung kay B naibigay niya yung 12,000. So ito yung kinita nila. No, because based on their interest, yun ang binibili lang talaga niya ni C is only 32,000 kay A, no, which is yung if you get this value dun sa 80,000 times 40%, that's 32,000, and then yung kay B naman, that's 60% of 80,000, so 48,000. Pero ang binigay ni B is 100,000, so 40, 60. Okay, so there you go. So if you have any questions, you can write your questions there, or give some comments. No? Now, if you want to suggest any of the topics that we can take up, no? So just feel free to do so, or let's subscribe, like, and share this video. So take care, God bless, see you soon, and keep your hands clean.